Alrighty then, let me start part 2 on this. This will be part 2. Okay, this is what I'm getting at here. They've always said there will come a time when these people won't even be able to walk the streets. I'm wondering, who are they talking about? Are they... I know they're not referring to Hillary, Comey, all them people. Those people, without a doubt, they've stated many times, there's no escape for them. There's no escape for them. There's some that they will make deals with, and there are many they will not make any deals with at all. The ones who they will make a deal with, I guess, are people who have not done any of the ritual sacrifice crap. It's hard to believe that shit even really exists, but we're finding out that it does. I ask you to just type in NYPD video. Recently they've been talking about going out on strike if something ain't done soon. Because they want something done over this Hillary Clinton video. I guess every NYPD cop who has seen detective, and that's a very limited number, I guess the ones who have seen this video, they all puked. And many of them were crying, and I guess every last one of them is still in therapy. It's hard to believe this shit is true. I saw a picture the other day. It wasn't claimed to be from Hillary's video. It didn't claim to be from anywhere. But this picture that I saw two pictures, but this one that I'm talking about was probably, I mean, I've seen bad pictures. You know, like coroner's photographs, that kind of stuff. But there's nothing like this picture that I saw. And what made this picture 1,000 times worse was that there was a bunch of children there. And these children were young. Like under 10 years old. Probably younger than 8. It wasn't any kind of porn. But it was probably the worst picture I've ever seen. Anyway, I'm wondering, who are they talking about? And we've learned who this war is against. This war is against 322, Skull and Bones. This war is against Scottish Rite as the worker bees. This war is against the Satan worshippers. But mainly, this war is against the child molesting, trafficking, organ harvesting going on in almost every country that there is. China is big on it. I won't even go into who's in on it, but it's huge worldwide. That's mainly who this is focused on. And I guess they're all singularly involved. I don't know. Now, knowing this information, I have been wondering, how low down the ladder are they going to climb? Because I can't picture them coming all the way down to street level. I figure they're going to get all senators and celebrities and all these child molesting, cannibal type people and leave it at that. And I figure so TIs are going to get no help at all. I know he's coming down to the judge level because he's going to take out all them corrupt judges, that kind of stuff. And that's what the delay is. They have to clean up the justice system before they can bring those criminals in, or those criminals are going to walk free because of the corrupt judges. So that's what they're working on now. Cleaning up the FBI, cleaning up the CIA, cleaning up all these places so that when the arrests happen, everybody just doesn't walk. They're starting to build a ton of private prisons, which Obama says he was going to close up and shut down. I think private prisons are just an excuse to fill them up. Because then it's a business entity. A business has to have product to be profitable. So there's incentive there to just lock up anybody and everybody so that their shareholders get their money. But these private prisons, Gitmo, are being prepared for a huge, huge number of people. Let me throw in something here. I've seen the pacer.gov sealed indictments that are well over 45,000 now. And there's also spectrum and heat maps of where those indictments are for. On the spectrum, which are the bar maps, they show the layers of, different colors for heat, meaning number of indictments. Then the heat map is the United States showing like how many indictments are for that state. Most of the country is a light color. California is a little bit darker. New York and Washington are a little bit darker. But there is one state that is bright, bright red. On these bars, the bar graph, you see little blue specks here, little blue specks there, and a big red bar. And it goes by month. How many? Big red bar here. Next one, big red bar here. Next one, big red bar here. All the way across. I'll give you one guess, three guesses, first two don't count, of what state is bright red for sealed indictments. One guess, three guesses, first two don't count. Texas. Texas is bright red, and there is nothing that's orange. There's nothing. The next state would be California, which is a dark blue. Something's happening in Texas. Anyway, I'm thinking, what are they going to do? Come down to the judge level at the most. information came out this week. Because Q and them have been outlining the plan of what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And I've really been trying to follow it. I've really been trying to understand it. They say that the money has pretty much been cut off. Speaking of cut off, I told you about there's still been no proof of life of Jacob Rothschild. The Rockefellers have been taken out of the equation. They are no longer one of those four powerful families that ruin everything. Apparently Soros has stepped into the Rockefeller position because the Rockefellers are now nullified. They are no longer, this is what they say, not me, but, and remember I spoke in that one video about the good son being killed. Like I said, I assumed that it was Rockefeller's son, the Doctor Without Borders. Now, recent information has come out this week that says they are going down to the street level. They have everything from the top. They are going to trace every order from the top. Like Skull and Bones is given the orders. They are going to trace every order down to the act. They said that all of those people will be held accountable. There's a possibility I'm putting together, I'm putting it together, that there's a possibility for RICO. RICO requires a predicated felony. What was stated is that there will be conspiracy for all the people that were tightening the screws and, you know, doing all the little work. They said if they're looking for violence, they're looking for death, they're looking for property damage. So it goes down to property damage. The people who commit the acts are going to be, from my understanding, the people who committed the acts of the RICO, of the property damage, the death or the violence, those are going to fall under RICO. Those who assist and help are going to be under conspiracy. The RICO stuff I put together. That's me. So if that's not accurate, if that's not true, that's on me. I'm putting that part together myself. The conspiracy is a done deal. That was flat out stated. The conspiracy for everybody involved in that has been flat out stated. The RICO is me putting it together. But think about everybody waking up now when they find out that these are the people who have been trying to bring in the New World Order. The people trying to bring in this fucking Satan worshiping shit. The people that are trying to make child molesting a sexual preference, you know, a choice. And here comes somebody here right now. But he looks like a construction worker, so we'll let him slide. Anyway, that's a smart choice if they did it. No, he's going around the block. He's going around the building, I mean. Anyway. These people that are, when the general public wakes up to who it is that is trying to bring down America, bring down the entire world, and for what? Those are the people that won't be able to walk the streets. This is what I'm putting together. This is what I see happening behind the scenes. This is what others have done, and I have picked and chose, cherry-picked, and assimilated it for myself. I'm turning it to you. You can take it with however many grains of salt you like. I make a lot of mistakes, obviously, duh. Anyway, I may elaborate on this more. I've got a lot more coming up. I've got nothing to do tomorrow except make videos and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get up that one about what was done to the Bible. I might have to do a Cliff Notes, Reader's Digest of the Cliff Notes version, because it would be long and entailed if I did the entire thing, but I do want to get that video up. Hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.